Myself, Dr. Badruddin, Professor in the Department of Education, Khandelwal College of Management, Science and Technology. Today I am here to explain the treatment of delinquent child. In today's lesson, I will make you understand the meaning and concept of delinquency, characteristics of delinquency, types of delinquent acts, causes of delinquency, treatment of delinquency. Now come to meaning and concept of delinquency. The incidents of juvenile antisocial behavior have tremendously increased in intensity and magnitude in recent years. The high percentage of recurrence of delinquent acts has become the concern of parents, teachers, social workers, and psychologists. All are anxious to minimize its rising trend in the society. It is needless to mention that thousands of youths are misled and spoil their lives in antisocial behavior, causing damage to the national property. Now come to the meaning and definition of delinquency. It is very difficult to reach unanimity as regards the definition of the term delinquency because the term is an umbrella for a wide variety of socially disapproved behavior that varies with the time, place, and cultural variance in socio-economic and political conditions of a country. All agree that every society prescribes a set of norms which it expects that all its members should faithfully follow, but those who violate the social norms and behave in antisocial manner are called delinquents. The psychologist approach expresses delinquency from the point of view of that it is deficiency in the formation of superego. The delinquent child is he who has failed to internalize the primitive taboos and code of conduct set by the family and society. He has failed to identify with the value of his parents and seeks pleasure at the cost of sacrificing the principles of reality and morality. Another thing related with delinquency is that delinquency is aggression. Bandura and Walters attack the problem of delinquency from different angles. They say that delinquency is the manifestation of frustrated needs of the child which ultimately lead to aggression. Some psychologists hold the view that delinquency is underactivity of the control nervous system. The individuals have genetically based inability to learn their responses to secondary situations. These persons cannot associate punishment with the behavior which brought it about. Now come to some of the important characteristics of delinquency. These characteristics include physical characteristic, temperamental characteristic, attitudinal characteristic, psychological characteristics, and social cultural characteristics. Now come to first physical characteristics. They are mesomorphic in constitution, muscular and bold. Temperamental characteristic includes restlessly energetic, impulsive, extroverted, aggressive, and destructive. Attitudinal characteristics include hostile, defiant, resentful, suspicious, unconventional, and non submissive to authority. Psychological characteristics include tending to direct and concrete rather than symbolic intellectual expression and less methodical in their approach to the problem. The last characteristic includes social cultural lack of affection, stability, moral standard of parents usually unfit to be effective guide for them. Now come to what are the different types of delinquent acts. The types of acts which come under delinquent acts are difficult to list down because of cultural variations and socio-economic conditions of the country. No universally acceptable list of delinquent acts can be drawn. No universally acceptable list of delinquent acts can be drawn. Some of the acts may include acquisitive tendency. Another act may include forgery. Another act may include aggressive tendencies. Another acts include homosexuality, heterosexuality. Another acts include corrupting by talks. And one of the important delinquent act is sex delinquencies. Now come to the causes of delinquency. Some of the causes of delinquency are hereditary, while some other causes of delinquency are environmental factors. So far as hereditary causes are concerned, psychologists have been making surveys of family trees to locate the causes of delinquency and crimes in the inheritance of individual. Studies of family trees of Kalikas, Jews, and Edward families prove that intelligence and crimes are inherited from generation to generation. Environmental factors include ecological factor, home, school, and society. Now come to the treatment of delinquency. The treatment of delinquent children is done by applying psychological technique known as psychotherapy. The psychotherapist, on the basis of his observation and magnitude of the problem of a delinquent child, may use some of the important methods like re-education, abreaction, persuasion, suggestion, and counseling, environmental treatment, and modern technique of behavior modification. That's all. Thank you very much.